Hey everyone, today I'm going to be playing Hollow Knight. Now, some of you, a small sum of you, may know that I've mentioned this game through many videos, many games, well, 2 games. I do not really care for this game, despite the fact that I've played it, as you can see, at least twice. Actually, I played it 4 times, but the other 2 were Steel Soul games. As you could probably tell, that's happened because of my background. I forgot that the background was gonna do that, because that was my last game and I was like, ugh, finally, I'm done. But nope, I'm gonna play it again, and I'm playing it so I can record footage for it, so that way I can make a game review of it on my main channel. Now, I was going to do a Steel Soul again just to prove that I did it, but then I saw, oh yeah, you get a new loading screen that proves that I did it. So fuck you, we're going with normal. Do I have to read this? I guess so. In wilds beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret, for none could tame our savage souls, yet you the challenge met. Under palest watch you taught we changed, base instincts were redeemed, a world you gave to bug and beast as they had never dreamed. From Elegy for Hollowness by Monomon the Teacher. Cool. Oh yeah, I forgot, there's actually a whole cutscene here. Very cool. Now, one thing I need to do right now that I completely forgot, I need to change the volume on this. Hopefully you won't notice because I'll be able to change it post-editing, but I had set it really low in the system, so I need to change that or else it's going to be annoying later on. Okay, that was more annoying than I thought it would be. Of course, having played this game many times, I am well aware of where everything is at this point. Which is funny, one of my principal complaints that still exists, actually I would say that every single one of my initial complaints about this game still exists. It's just that having played the game multiple times, it's kind of like I've developed the Stockholm Syndrome, and now I'm tripping over myself now that I said that word. Is it Stockholm Syndrome or Stockholm? These are different sounds, and I guess Stockholm. Anyway, I've developed a Stockholm Syndrome for this fucking game, having played it. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you among us. Focus your soul, and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Yeah, I don't remember what it said because I don't care about what its ability. I'm pretty sure it's just telling me how to heal. I hate you. What was I saying before? I was saying that one of my principal complaints for this game is how fucking slow you are when you start. I don't know why it's like this. Even later, it's like you don't get tolerably mobile until you get the dash. Aw, man. I really wanted that geo. I almost called it a shekel just because I killed myself over it. Thought it'd be funny. There's a charm over that way, but I can't get it now. I'm sure there's like literally 0 people who would be watching this who hasn't played Hollow Knight. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the eternal kingdom, Hollow Nest. Now, what kind of liar are you? Now, unlike Blasphemous, I totally understand the lore for this. It's so clear. There's like nothing to... There's like a couple questions I have that are probably like intentional matters of interpretation, but other than that, it's like so choreographed. I don't know why I did that. Do I want to talk to this guy? Okay. Oh there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well, one by one, into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. Many used to come hoping the kingdom would fulfill their desires. Hollow Nest, it was once called, supposedly the greatest kingdom there ever was, full of treasures and secrets. Now it's nothing more than a poisonous tomb full of monsters and madness. Everything fades eventually, I suppose. Feeling tired? I'm tired of reading all this, man. That bench may be iron, but I assure you it's quite comfortable. There's no better place to collect your thoughts before heading below. Plus, I enjoy the company, not that you seem the talkative sort. I am literally biologically incapable of speaking. It has nothing to do with my desire or lack thereof to speak. I would say, despite me pointing out the slowness of the night first, my principal complaint with this game is that it's way too fucking big. You know, upon playing it first, I don't even want to go this way. The first time I played this, like the very first time, I pretty much, like, I don't want to mimic it because that would require going this way. Pretty much fought one of the little guys over there. And I was like, man, this is so slow. This is taking so long to get anywhere. I'm so fucking bored. And then I like turned it off and like I was gonna like get to it later. And I just never did. I just didn't give a shit and never picked it up again. So I like played this game for like 10 minutes. And then eventually I did play it again, and I think I got like 30 minutes in or an hour before I decided, man, this game fucking sucks. It's boring as shit. I don't want to play this anymore. So, yeah, this fucking map is too big, and it's mitigated now only by the fact that I know exactly where everything is. I know just where I need to go or want to go because there's like multiple ways I could go. So it doesn't feel so much like I'm wasting my time as it did before. Even in my first like real playthrough of this game. Fuck. Let me just finish this thought real fast. Even in my first real playthrough of this game, the one in my menu that's 30 hours long. It's that long because most of that time was me spent trying to figure out where the fuck to go and not knowing it. So now that I know, I can get this shit over with quickly. Like my Steel Soul run, I ended up getting both the Steel Soul achievement and the speedrun achievement because I was able to finish it in less than 10 hours, which I wasn't even trying to do. Okay, let's talk to this idiot. Hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins? Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Yeah, sure. A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you've not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass for my wife, Iselda. She's just now opening our new map shop in Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. Yeah. Oh, do you have more to say? Oh, by the way, I haven't introduced myself, have I? Yes, I should apologize for that. When you spend a lot of time by yourself, with just your own thoughts, you forget the niceties of conversation. My name is Cornifer, and I've always loved exploring the world. Why, when I was first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters and poor mother behind. That's why as soon as I could, I moved to Dirtmouth with my wife. A huge, unending kingdom to explore right on our doorstep? Who could resist? Anyway, I'll let you return to your travels. With a little luck, we'll meet again. Be safe and farewell. Great. Ah, so much shit to read in this game. There was something else I was gonna bitch about before I had to speak to Conifer. I can't do anything here. And I do not remember what it is. But I'm sure there'll be another thing to... Like, my complaints for this game are, like, endless, despite the fact that I've played it so long. What exactly is this money? I mean, I know it's called Geo, but what really gets me is that, like, the bugs that are just pure animals carry it, and I don't get why that is. Like, I can understand why bugs that used to be people would carry it, but why would just, like, random animal bugs have it? If, by the way, you're curious, I have not played Silk Song. I basically did exactly the same move with Silk Song as I did this game, where I played it for, like... I probably actually got a little bit further temporal-wise, where I probably played it for, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours before I finally decided, man, this is fucking boring. That's what it was. I was going to complain about not having a head for directions, because I don't. It is the utmost bullshit. Like, I cannot believe so many absolute retards defend this choice, but it is so stupid to lock your map marker behind a charm system. I call it a charm system like this fucking thing invented it. But it's essentially a power-up. That is so fucking stupid. In some, like, hysterical-minded, diseased brain, this might seem like, oh, your reward for learning the map is that you don't have to use the charm marker anymore. Well, if you've learned the map, you've played the game already. And if you've already played the game already, like, you're probably good at the game, you're better at it. So you don't even need the charm slot as much as a beginner who doesn't know where the fuck he's going on or anything. Although, admittedly, I never know where I'm going in these games. I'll just get that later. It's so stupid. I cannot believe that there are lunatics, absolute lunatics out there that defend it, that defend that choice. And then the sequel did the same thing. Like, what the fuck? Such a basic part of video games. Especially of this genre, supposed genre, I should say, because I'd argue that this is not really a Metroidvania. I mean, you kind of run into that problem with any game that straddles multiple genres. Where it's like, well, does it really classify as one or the other? Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me to you. That reminded me of that line in Back to the Future 1 where density has popped me to you. Anyway, I've grown stiff and tired over these many years and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch the depth of Hollow Nest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I will take you where you need to go. Well, I don't need to go anywhere. It was a long time ago, but I remember when these highways and crossroads pulsed with life. These are the paths I first carried passengers through when I was young. Those travelers are long gone, yet still I remain. Now it seems it's just you and I and the furtive creatures scratching and squirming all around us. Is that all you say? Eager to travel the stagways? Not really. Just hop up on that platform, give me the signal, and we'll soon be on our way. I never want to hear another fucking idiot complain about the big giant head in the hallway in Axiom Verge when this stupid old shit is the way that fast travel works in this game. This game has 2 separate fast travel systems. Unbelievably moronic. I don't even think it makes much sense, even from a like in-universe perspective, like a lore perspective. That doesn't make sense to me. Because the king built both the... yeah, I'm already getting into the fucking lore of this game. The fucking Pale King built both the stagways and the tram system. Why didn't he just build one or the other? I was such an idiot the first time I played this game. It took me forever to fucking find this grub. I knew it was there, but... Or like, I knew it was somewhere around this area. And I just could not for the life of me find it. I probably didn't get it up until I got the stupid grub map. God. Let's see. Well, I could get this now, but it's easier to wait. Especially because I apparently suck. If it looks like I suck shit more than my my appearance, or what I should say, my vocabulary, my demeanor towards this game would imply, it's because for you normal people, not like me who's horrible, it's difficult to, or it's more difficult, it's like a skill, it's a separate skill to be able to speak and play a game at the same time. Just a stupid tramway just to show it off. I like never used this one ever. I think there was only one I ever used, and that was only in my first 2 playthroughs. In my Steel Soul playthrough, I didn't use it. I didn't use the tram system at all in that one. Alright, we got our first boss. You know, what everyone loves in this game. Everyone, you know, really thinks that the combat is so challenging in this game. That's not really a boss. I guess it would be like a mini boss. Give me all your money. Why is this thing carrying money? Who's holding it for its babies? This cackling mad woman over there. The charm wench. I don't remember what her name is. they say, I don't know why they say this, but they say that you don't need Geo for anything in this game. I think, like, in a sensible game, that would be true, but not in this one. Ugh, Oro, you oaf, you wield your nail like a club. Esme, how much deeper do we have to go? Oh, what? Who are you? I see, this old village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever woken. I'm Sly. Usually I live an uneventful life up in Dirtmouth. The air in these ruins doesn't agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return above, come and see me. I'm probably the friendliest face left there, and I can thank you properly for your good deed. You're exploring then, very brave. Plenty of courageous wanderers have been lost to the hunger of these old caverns. You have your nail though, and I can tell just by looking that you know how to wield it. Okay, that's all you got to say. Good. And also, if you question, like, why am I talking to all these NPCs, it's because I don't know what I'll need to have recorded. So, better safe than sorry. You get out of this horrible place. How dare you? Alright, see, if it doesn't appear like it, I'm fucking lost already. I, like, vaguely remember where I need to go, but that's the case with everything. I always vaguely remember where I need to go. This is just gonna bring me to the stupid city of Tyr. Yeah. I've played this game so long and I still don't know where anything is. Isn't that just shit? Well, you could say that's my fault, but it's still, like, ludicrous that I can't just open my map and figure it out. Oh yeah, so useful. Fucking piece of shit. Starting a new game is also annoying because, but I guess everyone goes through this, is because you kind of expect a better moveset than you have. I want that. Wait a second. Did I already go through here? I do not remember. And I can't tell for the obvious reason that I don't know where I am. And I don't have the stupid talisman. Talisman, what do they call it? Charm. Give me that. So I was talking about the currency, the Geo, and how, like, I've heard lots of people say that you don't really need it. I would beg to differ. Like, you don't need it if you never ever save. But there's so many... It's like, it's hard to consider if this is like a legitimate problem or just like a difference of game design, because so many people make that, like, genuine mistake where they think that their game preferences is somehow objective quality. You'll see that a lot, especially with, like, lives, the live system itself. Let me just I'm just gonna pretend that I'm on a Steel Soul run and never die, because I don't want to have to deal with run backs. Finally. Okay. But so many power-ups, like tons and tons of charms and save spots and the map, which is like a simple fucking thing. So much of it is gated behind money in some way, which is also probably why so many of the collectibles you get are just like variations of money. And personally, this seems like a bad choice because it's kind of like making everything Korok seeds in Breath of the Wild. Like if there was no such thing as heart containers or stamina containers, vials, whatever they were called in that game. It's just unsatisfying in my opinion. God. This guy sucks if you didn't know. Had a little bit of hesitation there where I couldn't decide which direction I wanted to dodge. Sometimes that appears more sensible than other times. Like when I'm behind him, why does he jump that way? It's so that he can break the floor. Fucking maggot. Let's get some of this money. So is that the first boss? Like, is that what's considered the first boss? I do like this. I like that this thing's alive. That's pretty fun, I guess. I also find it very satisfying. The sounds that this guy makes when you kill him or when you hit him with your stick. There's lots of things to appreciate about this game. It's not all bad. In fact, I think, like, objectively, this game is not a bad game. It's just not perfect, and it's not, I wouldn't even call it great. It's got, like, a lot of serious flaws, in my opinion. Why do I even say in my opinion? No, it's not my opinion. It's got a lot of serious flaws, like, factually. Oh ho, who is that creeping out of the darkness? My, you're looking grim. A strange, empty face and a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you down into Hollow Nest's corpse, but I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help. Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift, a nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you. Oh ho ho. It's fucking Santa Claus. Give me that spell. Consume the vengeful spirit. It took me like 3 or 4 hours to find this place the first time I played, when I was actually trying to beat the game. I mean, you saw, even though I knew that this place existed and where it was, I still couldn't figure out exactly how to get to it. Man, this takes forever. See, like, there's a lot of rooms and areas like this. Why is this so big? There's nothing here. This is the most mechanically useful part of this, like, whole thing. It would make, like, it basically teaches you to be aware of your surroundings in a certain particular way. Like, there's spikes on the ceiling. Okay, that's good to know. But the rest of this is just stuff we've already done. It's just so big. For no fucking reason. I suppose, like, theoretically, you could be like, oh, but then just have one of these things. Like, if you need the spell to get out of here, so if you don't have the soul to power it, that makes sense to throw some enemies there. But this is excessive. I like Lifeblood. From a lore perspective, it was always, it was probably like the thing I latched onto immediately. The only thing that like really caught my interest from the beginning. I think probably because it's so, like, just on this game alone, it's so unexplained. There's very little detail about it. I mean, with Silksong, now I know fucking everything about it, so it's not so mysterious anymore. Which is fine. I don't begrudge answering questions. In fact, I prefer that to, like, constant mystery. So yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Like I said, I gotta wonder, like, who would be watching this who's never played Hollow Knight? Oh ho, there you are. I was watching over you while you slept, and must have slipped away myself. I woke up and found you disappeared. You are a surprising one, oh ho ho. This guy says something different if you talk to him immediately after waking. Actually, I wanted to ask a small favor of you. You see, there is a certain creature looking just above us, in the heart of this temple. Oh ho, well, yet another surprise. You've slain that creature before I've even asked. I scarcely deserve such a friend as you. You're a marvel. Oh ho 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 ho. I'm sure. And look, the gate between us has opened. Oh ho ho. I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell and have faith. Whatever you're seeking, it will find you. Oh ho ho ho. God, fuck, shut up. What is your name? I don't remember. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, Snail Shaman. That's all it says. It's not like Snail Shaman like Bob. Snailifer. Let me actually think, like, having a, I was thinking, like, having a decent grasp of the map and, like, what paths are actually open to me. I was like, do I even want to do Greenpath next? Like, am I required to go to Greenpath? I think the answer is yes, because the dash is so important. It's so important that I would suggest it be like a move that you already have at the start of the game. That would just be me, though. There's so few moves in this game. It's kind of crazy. One thing I do want to do before I go, I do want to go back to the Mouth of Dirt and buy a certain charm. 2 charms if I can afford them. I don't know if I can. That's not the important charm. Please move faster. Do you say anything? Oh, what a turn. Our shopkeep's come home. Just wandered back in. I'd hoped for grand tales of his time below, but he seems to remember almost nothing. Maybe it was all too much for him. If you're interested in his wares, watch out. He drives a hard bargain, that one. No competition, that's the problem. It's bad for the market. Not that he's complaining. A young couple's just recently taken up residence in the house beside the station. Seems they're running a map shop, which may excite adventurous types like yourself. She's a tall bug, the wife. I told them to take a larger house, especially given they're all empty, but they liked the look of that one. The way she has to bend just to get through the door, I once put up with it myself. I used to think the kingdom below was all dead cold rock, but I've since been told different. Travelers speak of startling variety in Hollow Nest caverns. Even just besides those crossroads, there's meant to be an area filled with leafy greenery. I told those same travelers about the wonderful grasses that grow around the town. They didn't seem impressed. Is that it, or do you have more? Thank God. Ah, hello. I knew we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? I've made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travelers like yourself. If you're planning a trip below, I've several items that may improve your chance of survival. Yeah, Potmock Geo or whatever the fuck. I want this. Other than that, I don't need anything right this second. Knight, please move faster. What makes him go faster? He doesn't stay this slow the whole time.
Bapanada.
Ah, empanada. Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise, he's headed down below. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new mats for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I've not much interest in retail myself. Now, let's see what's here for me to sell. I want this. And I want this. Everything else, I don't need. Or care about. Right now. I'll need or care about it later. Just give me this. Give me this. I don't care about that. I really want the whatever, what is this thing called? The Gathering Swarm. So that way I don't have to worry about Geo later. Or at least not worry about it as much. One thing that is annoying about that, though, is they have to actually get to you. It's not like a... It's not just a visual thing. If I were to have, for example, left before the Gathering Swarm actually gathered, then I want to get the money, which is shit. Maybe I wouldn't have had to kill you if you didn't stay in the way. Could I have made that? Not entirely sure. No. There are plenty of places where this game shows mercy, and having this platform right here is definitely one of those places. Greenpath, one of the very, very few areas of this game that looks somewhat different from all the other areas, really. It's like there's only 3 tile sets. That's not actually the case, but it feels like it. Maybe there is only 3 tile sets, like, I don't know. Could be that you just form diversity through the same ones. I wouldn't begrudge them for it, but I do think it's a valid complaint to note that a lot of the areas in this game look identical to everything else, but Greenpath is not one of them. It actually is a bit different. And the music in this area is probably the only distinctive music that's like for a particular area. I could not fucking recognize the themes of anything in this game except for like 3 places. Out of a map this big, it's a problem. That's not talking about like bosses. Some of the boss themes are good and memorable. Help me, sister, I'm stuck. Another thing that is interesting is that acid that kills me if the money falls into it, the little swarm guys don't go and get it. They'll pick it up from spikes, but not from the acid. I feel like realism should have taken a back seat in that case, and they should have just, like, give me my money. The sound effects of this game are very good. That's something definitely too. Like the art also in general, very good. It actually is very good that how like weighty the attacks are. It's very satisfying. And graphically it's good in that sense too, that you know you slash against like random bullshit and it reacts very well. Isn't this a contrast from the Crossroads? Such a humid, lively place. The roads twist and turn in the most wonderful ways. I've done my best to chart the area ahead, though I must admit some of the area's inhabitants prove quite a nuisance. Sure. I ran into another traveler as I made my way down here. I tried to call out to her as she dashed past, but she barely even glanced in my direction. Not an appreciator of maps like you and I, obviously. Or maybe you're just fucking weird. Occasionally, it's such that I can't remember if I'm supposed to be able to get to certain things or not. Oh, I should actually do that. That's a big problem that I have, and I don't know, partially I'm to blame, but partially it's this game being too fucking big. It happens so often that I will forget to, like, what would you say, like unlock certain shortcuts. And it will make runbacks or backtracking really, really annoying. Tiny squib, you approach fearless. Are you a hunter like me? No, because I'm actually out doing things. Do you feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill, to understand? Then take it, my journal. It will aid you. At first, the text may seem difficult to discern, but a learned hunter will come to understand its words. Venture the depths of this land and slay its beasts. Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of hunter. Take in the hunter's journal. Little squib, you may have overcome a few creatures, but you are only just beginning. Don't delay. Descend into the belly of this world and hunt down the life you find. Yeah, kill everything. Everyone. For a second I thought that was, that I died. Like that. Thank you, Hornet, for telling me where to go. I wonder if I can get up there. If this stupid fat piece of shit bug wouldn't, like, constantly go in that direction. Oh, or I could have done that. Or I could just do this, which does nothing, but it's not impressive doing that. I was gonna ask, those Venus flytrap things, are those like the will of whoever dreams this place? I forget his name, or her name. Oon or whatever. Was she like, yeah, let's have predators eat my subjects? Well, I guess they wouldn't be her subjects, actually. The Mosskin are hers. So I guess I, answered my own question, I suppose. Sometimes I wonder if you could catch her. Not in this particular series of instances where you run into her, but like later on. It'd be really funny. A toll machine with the symbol of a bench. Insert geo. See, this is fucking stupid. I really am annoyed by this shit. A variety of... even if, like, mechanically there's hardly any difference of making the appearance of there being a difference in power-ups, or, like, ways to get through blockades makes things more interesting than having to buy anything, to be honest. Or, like, having to buy most things. Because I suppose if you only bought some things... I don't even remember. I didn't finish that thought. I don't remember where to go exactly. Which is, you know, typical. I cannot remember if this is the correct way or if I'm actually headed towards the extra charm notch. Or neither. If I go up here, I get lore. I would not say that in general finding like secrets that turn out to be nothing but lore is bad. I do think that this game does it too much, but that's probably in relation to what would normally be normal power-ups because this game has so few of them. The greater mind once dreamed of leaf and cast these caverns so. In every bush and every vine the mind of Un reveals itself to us. I feel like that should have been a couplet. The prosody implies it, and then it turns out not to actually rhyme. That's fine, it doesn't have to rhyme. Yeah, I know. I find these guys, like, kind of tricky when you're this weak and shitty. They telegraph their attacks really, like, really blatantly. However, they are very defensive, both in the fact that they have a shield and in that they have a lot of health when you're this shit. Is there any reason to go this way? I don't even know. Oh, and I used the word prosody. That is a... what would you say? Like a term of grammar. Sort of like grammar. It's not actually a part of grammar. We used to learn it as part of the English language. Along with, like, spelling, punctuation, grammar, there would have been prosody. Well, I guess I can't actually make that cross right now, not as I am. Prosody is the rhythm of word choice. which is why I say, or why I said that it felt like the prosody implied it was going to rhyme at the end, but then it didn't. See, why do these things have Geo? What are they buying at the store? Nothing. Never. It's my favorite character. I'm so tempted just to leave this guy, but alas. I don't know why I don't just leave him. There's like tons of stuff related to him that I've never fucking seen because I like go out of my way to avoid him because I hate him. This is like my least favorite character in the game. Let's speak to him. Get the fuck up. Quit napping on the job. Just what do you think you're doing? You dare to come between me and my prey? Is it a habit of yours to scurry about, getting in the way and causing bother? Know this, cur. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. Cross me again and you'll find out why they call my weapon Life Ender. I think it's just you who calls it that. What are you still bothering me for? I'm a knight. I'm not interested in your childish games. I need my rest. Be gone, lest I draw my nail. I think everybody knows that guy sucks. He's just shit. It's pathetic. Can't do anything. Doesn't even have a nail. Like, he has a nail in the sense that I have a nail. Of like 10 of them. Well, I guess 20. Oh, yeah, see, look. Secret lore. The green children walked from the dream into these lands. Here we now shall wait, patient for the call to return. There's too many of those in relation to real power-ups. Or like anything of worth, really. Because most things of worth is just money. And if you're confused about like what I mean by, even if mechanically they're almost identical, it's still good to have variation. Once again, I will draw to like, what would it look like if everything in Breath of the Wild was a Korok seed? Like, how would you feel about it? But you wouldn't even, there are other things that you could point to, like in, if you ever get like a chocolate pie at a diner or something, it's almost certainly just like identical to chocolate pudding, and they just put it in a crust. But you think you're getting something different, don't you? You don't think, this is the same thing as pudding. You think you're getting something else. It has the sensation of being a different item entirely. Something that's even more desirable than pudding. Oh, the greater mind once dreamed of leaf and cast these caverns so. Right, I read this one already. I couldn't remember because they all look the same. Let's kill this thing for daring to exist. Oh, I have full health. I'm so used to not having, or like to having more masks than this. I'm not, oh wait, yeah, shit. I guess I do have to speak to him. My, this place is much changed since I last saw it. The greenery grows so wild, the stations like to be consumed by it. The stations like to be consumed by it. I don't know if that's correct. Okay. No, I hate the stagways. I have not yet traveled them at all. I'm just calling you to places. And too earnest to notice that I haven't made use of your services whatsoever. Thank God you don't have to pay him like every single time you travel. That sounds like something a game like this would do, and people would defend it. They'd be like, oh, you don't have to travel. It's just for people who are too bad, too shit at the game to walk everywhere. That is the real reason that I played this game so many times, is I don't want, when I do make a review of this game, the very first thing anyone is going to say in defense of it, because it's always what they say, is like, oh, you just need to get good. You're just complaining because the game is too hard, or you didn't play enough of it. Like, Neryl is famous for his negative review of Hollow Knight, which wasn't even fucking negative. He gave it like a 7 out of 10. Which, I don't know what that means exactly. That's why I don't use a 10-point scale myself, but it's better than 5, which would be the equivalent of a 3, right? So, it's not even a bad review. But so many people were like, ah, what? He only got 60%? That's not anything. He missed so much of the game. How could he even review it? So I don't want that. Although admittedly, I have not yet, and I have no desire to really, but I might do it anyway just for completionist's sake, and so no one can say otherwise. But I have not yet bothered with 112% for this game. From moss and leaf our life is drawn, while it grows upon the path we shall never wilt. I've only done 100%. If I remember correctly, I can't do anything there yet, so yeah, never mind. Why did I do that? Why did I think that going below would be the correct avenue to get around this viney obstacle? I was gonna call it a viney whip, but it's not a whip. Did I already go up here? Does my map tell me anything? Yes, it does. Man, look at all these, This is not the correct way. Okay, so I have to go back up here again. Did I just, like, go in a big circle for no reason, and that's the problem? It appears so. Yes, update that map. I'll try a different route this time. Alright, now that those guys are dead, I can be happy because they're... Okay, well... Actually, these are some of like the least offensive enemies that exist. Yeah, I'll go down. Or not, I'll just, This also doesn't seem correct. So yeah, I will go down. It's just annoying to try to remember where to go. I guess that just means I need to get gooder. Which, when I get to Hornet, I'll speak more on getting good because I have more things to say on that topic. So that did not avail me of where I needed to go. I cannot yet shed my travails. Is it that? That'd be funny. You don't know what I'm referring to when I say that because I can't point to it. See, I don't remember having this problem with Blasphemous. But I could be wrong. Holy shit. God damn. It's falling through that fucking hole over and over again. I want to get that Geo. Oh. It seemed like the perfect spot to have a secret enemy, and then there wasn't anything. Like those Venus flytrap guys. I could keep going, though I do not believe that that is correct. I have not been this direction before, so maybe I'm just retarded. Maybe this is the correct way to go. Even though I'm increasingly, every step I take, I'm more and more certain that this is not correct. There's one thing I do remember to help, like, navigate myself about where I need to go is what direction you face when you finally get there. Wait a second. And you face towards the left. Oh my god. So it can't be in a rightward direction. Let me just... No, okay. So I've already been in this direction. Or I've been here, I just don't remember it. That's probably why, because I immediately diverted to the stag. Here we go. Maybe I should notice that this is the place that's like marked interesting on the map. I mean, it's not marked interesting, but you know, it's drawn in a way that implies that there's something here. Come no closer, ghost. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. This old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. I know what you are. I know what you try to do. I can't allow it. Apparently, I'm just stalking you. So, I was going to say, the first time I like really played this game, I do not remember what boss it was that I first died at, but it was not Hornet. So I want to like put to bed this idea that this game is difficult. And I don't mean to say like, oh, it's too easy. That's a problem with the game, is that it's easier than I'd like. No, it's whatever the intended experience is fine. Like Kirby's Epic Yarn is easy. That game is still good. And this game is fine, its difficulty, but it is not hard. At least I definitely do not consider this game to be difficult at all. Neither the platforming, well, especially the platforming, or the boss fights. I never had any problem with any boss fight that was mandatory in this game. Because there's some optional boss fights that gave me trouble. You know, now that I think about it, it might be the case that, like, literally none of the mandatory boss fights in this game gave me trouble. Taking the Mothwing Cloak. I don't want to... I just want to leave. Oh, right. I have to speak to this. Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us our peace. So, once again, I bring up the difficulty, and when fighting Hornet, not to, like, brag or to demand a higher difficulty, but just to note that a lot of this game's defense... What if I go left? I don't even remember. But since I'm here, I want to do so. A lot of defense for this game rests on the presumption that this game is difficult, and that if you complain about the game, you're really just complaining about its difficulty in some way. Man, this is... Finally. There's just a, resting spot in here, right? Yeah. Oh, hello there. Seems we both tread far from the path. I can hardly believe those dusty old highways led to such a lush and lively place. I almost said, dusty old bones full of green dust. This building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly been long forgotten. Doubles equally well for a moment's respite. I saw a strange fellow out there. He seemed quite taken by the lake. I'd planned to offer greetings, though I figured I'd first tend to my nail on chance our meeting goes poorly. Yeah, he's evil. I call anything evil that attacks you. I'm aware of the story of this game. Nevertheless, I still will call him evil because he is an enemy in the game. And that's just what I call it. It's funny that way. Okay, now my movement is finally at a place that's tolerable. Do it again. I don't care. You must die for the transgression. There we go. Now let's see here. From here, I'm trying to think. Once again, I'm like, do I want to go to the Mantis colony, or is it possible to go somewhere else? I guess it actually is totally possible to go somewhere else. It's just a question of, like, do I want to? And will it get me anywhere? Because they're, like, I'll just say it because, like, I don't know why I'm pretending no one's played this game, or, like, people are watching haven't played this game. I'm considering, am I able to go to the Crystal Caverns now? Because I know I can get there. Like, can I actually traverse it in any meaningful way, considering I do not have the wall climbing thing? And to that, I don't actually know the answer to. And there's, like, no reason to... I guess that's one issue that I have never thought of until, like, literally just now, is that it's almost like if I did need the wall jump, the Mantis Claw as this game calls it, then it's almost as if this game is totally linear and there's only the patina of multiple pathways, and it's, like, fine in theory if it's mostly linear. Like, plenty of Metroidvanias are fairly linear when you really get right down to it. But once again, a lot of people praise this game, or, like, try to praise it, so I should say that it's not, like, real praise if the factual basis is wrong. for its like open-endedness, which even discounting what I'm speaking of now, there are plenty of places that are optional or you can go in at different points, so it's not like this game is devoid of open-endedness. So let me see, are there any things that I want to buy while I'm here? Trying to, I guess instead of like, I should just go. I should just check. Then again, maybe not. Because, yeah, I'm not even going to bother. And the main reason being that, like, the only thing that you really need from the store, like, even that, you don't, like, technically need it. Like, if you're an absolute lunatic, you can get by without it. But you do need the lantern. And I think I'd rather wait to get that. And I believe it's 1800 Geo. I've saved you, grub. All right, is there... Cannot remember. Explain to me how I get to the fungal wastes from here. I've forgotten. Is it this way? I don't need that. Or is this like one of those, yeah, I like automatically thought I already had a mantis claw, so I was just like, oh yeah, let's just do this since I found it. Could have sworn it was in this direction somewhere. Maybe it's over here. Not that. No, let's not do that again. In fact... I'm not making the same journey I just did, am I? I genuinely cannot remember. Definitely looks exactly the same. Yeah, okay. And then this game wants to make a map marker power up. They should fucking make it default for like special needs people like me. Can't remember what happened 2 seconds ago. What's in this direction? Oh, I could go to the charm woman, the charm wench. Is there anything I want from her though? Not really. I guess another charm notch. I could buy that since I'm already here. Okay, the reason I'm staying silent is because I was thinking to myself, like, oh, I'll just cut this. But then I thought, maybe I shouldn't cut it. Because it demonstrates my issue, which is that this fucking mat is too big. It's just too big. That's That's the problem. It really needs to be smaller. It makes this trek, and this trek never gets any shorter, really, or faster. Maybe it's like it gets marginally so when you get the crystal heart, but still, the shine spark, as some crazy people call it. Oh, you surprised me. Hello, hello. Come in, sweetling. Come in and make yourself at home. I'm Salubra, and this is my cozy little charm store. Did the town folk out there tell you to come and visit me? Yes. This is a lovely little village, isn't it? Warm and intimate and full of life. What were we talking about? Oh yes, charms. I can see you've started your own collection. Very nice. I'll show you some of my own, and you can take one home with you if you'd like. Disgusting. All I wanted was a charm notch, but I don't have 5 charms apparently. I'll just get like the cheapest ones you got until I can get a charm notch. I know everyone likes long nail, and it is good, but I find that I like never use it, so I'm just gonna wait. There we go. All I wanted was the extra charm notch. I didn't really even want the fucking... Yeah, I'm buying the lifeblood heart over the long nail. I'm not gonna use either of them, really. Oh, I guess I could use it. I didn't even know. Well, I didn't think it through. So I'm already equipping the charms that I want for this, which is... I just want to know where I am on the map, and to have my Geo come to me, rather than stop and collect it. Oh man, see, why is this so long? So long. Open the door. One wrong turn just makes you go through this all over again. Okay, let me check this here. There's a spot I haven't gone in through that's down here that maybe it's taking me where I want to go. As I said, I'm trying to get to the fungal wastes, but I do not remember the exact place to get there. But it says that there's, right here. Yes, this is it. Okay, so it was in front of my face the whole time, as is usual. It's over here. Oh, okay, well, I can't do anything with that right now, so I'll just make sure to forget it. I hate these things. These are my least favorite enemies in the whole game, and not because they're hard. As you can see, they mostly just sit there. But that sound effect makes them sound to me suspicious. What is the name of these guys? Like, not these guys specifically, but like this kind of being. Do they have a name? So I still don't know it, whatever it is. This way, I suppose. Not entirely sure. Oh, never mind. This is exactly what I want. Except I can't afford anything by you. Don't try to sneak past me. I can smell you. Do you collect a lot of Geo? Give me Geo when you can see something nice. Yeah, I can't afford any of your charms now. Let me show you then. Take a look. Do you want them? If you really, really want them, I'll trade them for more Geo. More Geo. I can't afford any of them. I actually want Fragile Greed the most. But, alas, I'll come back because those charms are too important to like leave there on the table. Now I wish I hadn't bought the stupid notch. It's fine. It's not necessary. I can survive just fine without any of those, but I especially want Fragile Greed. Does that door ever open? I don't think I've ever opened it. Oh. Right in the face. I really like this guy. Aha, the tiny steps of a tiny creature. You got the look of an adventurer, so we've much in common. Searching for dangerous places, well, you're on the right track. A long-necked critter warned me of a tribe deeper down, warrior sorts, so she says, and I'm itching for some serious combat. Keep sharp, my adventurous friend, stay alive, and let's meet again on the road ahead. For some reason, I thought I had the double jump, and I was just like, it's fine. Well, they don't in the game, but I was just thinking, like, how are they... They must not come back, the geocaches that you find all around, but if that's the case, why are there so many still active? You'd think that there... In fact, you know that there are other adventurers besides you, so... Why are there still so many being left around? So much money just being left behind. I can't do this right now, but I'm... You know, it'll be funny. Once again, it's like, oh, can I catch you? Does anything change? The answer is no. You might be able to, like, clip through her sprite. I don't even know if these count as sprites, but... That doesn't mean... Like, if it were me, I would put some kind of cutscene, little Easter egg or something, if you could catch her. It'd be like, oh... I was trying to be mysterious or something. She wouldn't say anything like that, but you know. I'm not 100% convinced that I was supposed to be able to get here yet, but... Some fucking casino night zone shit. Or is it Carnival Night Zone? I don't like either of them. Jesus. Damn, I was really hoping. Guess none of these do? Maybe I can... Yes. My first time actually beating this game. I think I waited until like literally the very end of the game to fucking flip this switch because I kept forgetting to do it, and it would happen so often that I'd be like, oh, I need to go to, I don't know, Deep Nest or whatever. I need to go through this way. This way is the fastest way, and that fucking shortcut wasn't activated, so definitely not leaving that unactivated now. Hurry up and explode. Kinda wanna see. No, I didn't think so. It'd be funny though. These guys are funny. I like them a lot. And I'll explain why later. Sometimes I wonder maybe I shouldn't explain because, Like I say, sometimes I've been thinking about it as I've been going on. Maybe I should save material for my review. But then again, like, it's fine. No, I can't read that right now. I gotta kill this guy. Alright. Wanderers seeking death, welcome. May you find swift end upon our claws. Big, meaty claws. None of them are red. None of these guys are red. I'm making a Sandy Claws reference. That's not how you're supposed to fight those guys, but... my spacing was already fucked up, so what did it matter? Please don't. Okay. I don't even care about getting this bench. I want to go back up. I just want to go directly, just move forward, never backward, just like Sonic always says. You just gotta run. What kind of story doesn't have an ending? Or whatever bullshit he says in Sonic and the Black Knight. Got him. So part of me thinks like, oh, maybe I should go upgrade my nail. But I want to make a point. So I'm not going to. Does this game like really have a parry system or like a... because there are instances where that happens, right? Where it makes the noise and no damage is dealt either way, but it almost seems like an unintentional system because there's no... I feel like there's no strategic use of it, really. Why would you... Right, I have to go... Okay. Why would you ever, like, intentionally do it? Why won't you just, like, hit them and it attacks them? What is that guy doing? All right, finally. Taking the Mantis Claw. It's a wall jump. I will give this game credit over Ori and the Blind Forest. If you have a wall jump like this, don't ever have a wall climb at the same time. It's such a bad idea to have like redundant abilities like that. Oh, I can't. Little overeager there. Want this. You just gotta go fast. That's a secret. I'm not going... Okay. Not going the correct way. Need to go this way. Not that way. I didn't need to fall. Okay, I think that's it. Yes. So here's the Mantis Lords. I believe they are universally regarded as the best boss in the game. I agree, but basically only for the music. Wow, I actually got hit. That's incredible. So you might notice that I did not bother getting... I neither got a nail upgrade, nor did I bother with the fragile strength. It's because while this is the best boss in the game, it's also piss easy. Getting hit the first time was itself like a miracle. I probably shouldn't be so cocky because you never know. There is somewhat of a concentration that needs to happen, at least. It's engaging. But for me, at least, the reason I like it is the music. This is like the best song in the game. Man. Having no upgrades does make this, like, somewhat tedious. Because it takes so long. Can you please do, like, anything else? Thank you. We'll play a couple rounds of jump rope. Or we'll just do this some more. Well, they did get me, so... One thing about this boss that I didn't even notice until my friend pointed out, holy shit, why are they doing this over and over? Is that one always follows the other when they're doing like anything besides this stupid attack. So it makes predicting where the next one's gonna be easier if you know that one just follows the other. Obviously it's not with every attack, but it's with a fair bit of them. So I now... Okay, well... Yeah, this one doesn't count, but that one did. They really just love this wall thing. Oh, you actually hit me. Oh, shit. It would just be like bullshit if after all that talking I let myself die to these guys. I don't think I've ever lost to them though. Except maybe like in God Home when doing the Radiance version where you can only get hit once. I've died then. And then you go left into Deep Nest. I'm lying. I'm not fucking going into Deep Nest. It's retarded. I'll talk more about Deep Nest when I get there. Which will be a while. It's not going to be in this video. Oh, I left some Geo on the table. Wait, did I kill that Mantis? I did not even know you could attack these guys. Holy shit. Like, after they start bowing to you, I did not know that you could attack them. I thought that they were harmless. Well, that does go to one of the things that I was going to joke about, that I thought to myself, like, oh, maybe I should save this for a review, because this is good thought. Entertaining. I killed so many of these guys. Oh, right, he didn't actually turn it. I killed so many of these guys on the way to the Mantis Lords. and now they're all bowing to me. I think that's pretty funny. It's an honor to be killed by you. Oh yeah, I can't even wear the Mark of Pride. I forgot I was wearing the Lifeblood Heart. Is there an in-universe reason why the enemies respawn after being on a bench? Like, I know it's a Dark Souls thing, but Dark Souls has like a diegetic reason for it. So does Hollow Knight have a reason for it? Not everything even respawns, some things don't. So the point I wanted to make with beating the Mantis Lords without any upgrades was that the Mantis Lords aren't hard. And it's a shame. It's... how do I phrase this? Like, once again, I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm so good. But I am trying to say, like, for such a cool design... Like, it's a pretty interactive boss. It's pretty fun. I would say that it's like one of the only unique, like really unique enemy movesets. It is a bit disappointing that it's so early, and therefore it necessitates being easy. Although I suppose that theoretically it's an optional boss. But if so, it's like the easiest optional boss in the game. I can't think of an easier one. But I could be wrong. Maybe, maybe that stupid grub thing, that mother grub, is an optional boss, technically. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going the correct way. Jesus, die. Oh, I don't have a map. Are you serious? I never spoke to Conifer? I guess not. I call him Conifer. Isn't his name like Cornifer? Try to pull a crystal heart there, then I just stopped. Oh, let me read this. Here ends the pilgrim's way. Hollow Nest's heart lays open before you. Proceed onward to share in its glory. I will do so. Oh, once again I thought like, oh, it'll be fine. I'll use my why okay, that time I don't know what was going on there. The first time I died because I meant to do a double jump. What's up here? There's just a refill, right? One of these soul containers. Come on, don't die to this place. A large knight statue. There is a socket on its chest. Insert the city crest? Yes. Oh yeah, what? What are you gonna do? Just thought it'd be really funny if it like tried to crush me. So first, this is another point of contention. Same, I mean, it's similar. It's almost the same as the complaints with Deep Nest. I really hated the first time I played this game to be stuck in like any area. Like, once again, it is fairly normal to end up stuck in a place and to have to wait to get out. But in this case, like, there was on one hand, in this case, it's not so bad, and on the other hand, it's like even more egregious. So on one hand, there's actually things to get here. But on the other hand, the main reason you're stuck is like easily circumnavigatable so long as you know what to do. The great gates have been sealed. None shall enter, none shall leave. Yeah. So if you know where to go to get yourself unstuck, it is like absolutely effortless to do so. But if you don't know, like I did when I was first playing this game, I was fucking lost in this place forever trying to figure out how do I get out of here. The capital lies before us, my friend. What a somber place it seems, and one that holds the answers to many a mystery. I too have felt the pull of this place, though now I sit before it, I find myself hesitant to descend. Is it fear, I wonder, or something else that holds me back? Do you have anything more to say? The city looks to be built into an enormous cavern, and the rain pours down from cracks on the stone above. There must be a lot of water up there somewhere. I suppose if the cave roof stayed strong this long, it should hold it for us. Before I leave this kingdom, I like to see where all that water comes from. What a sight it must be. It's definitely a sight. It's nothing else, literally. Like, once again, map is too big. The entire region is completely pointless. I remember reading in an interview, one of the Team Cherry devs said that they put the spoilers. There's a Blue Lake area above this area. They said they put the Blue Lake area there for like diegetic reasons, which is perfectly valid. City of Tears. I fully agree that it makes sense logically to be there. I appreciate that it exists insofar as that does make sense. What I don't appreciate is that there's almost literally nothing in it. It is, from a mechanical standpoint and from a gameplay standpoint, is a gigantic room with nothing. They like put a token rancid egg in there or something. There's some, you'll see some characters and they'll spout some bullshit sometimes. And that's it. It's so shit, like a waste.
Vendasu.
Have you brought me another nail to be honed? Leave it on the ground and return later if you're still breathing.
Ranjo Stenja.
Oh, I thought you were someone else. After a nailsmith, are you? Well, you found one. I'm not much for talk, but if it's a nail that needs repair, then you've come to the right bug. Your own nail is in quite a sorry state. It's obviously not one of mine. Still, anything can be refined with enough effort and skill, even that broken blade. If you'd like, I can reforge your nail. It'll make the blade far more deadly. Yes.
Jonsha.
As you wish, I'll get to work then.
Garadel Akari.
There we go, the reforging is complete. I've honed your nail's edge. You'll find it much stronger than it used to be. Head out there and test its strength against your foes. You have anything more to say?
Vendasu.
You're still here? Is there anything more you want? If you bring me a piece of pale ore, I can forge it into your nail and make it stronger still. I'll go get some. I'll go get some right now. Like, sort of. Why are these enemies allergic to water? If they fall into water, they die. And they don't even give you geo for it. They just die. I guess I'll keep going, actually. I don't need to, but a normal person would keep going this way. Yeah, see, like that. That's such a waste. I don't even get the money for it. I hate when these guys fall because they're worth much more than those little guys. Do I even have anything? Yes, I have one. Oh, but the door's locked. Oh, but this gate's open. I said this gate, I meant more like this side. Okay, this is why I went this way.
Gosa Dros.
Again we meet, little ghost. I'm normally quite perceptive. You I underestimated, though I've since guessed the truth. You've seen beyond this kingdom's bounds. Yours is resilience born of two voids. It's no surprise then you've managed to reach the heart of this world. In so doing, you shall know the sacrifice that keeps it standing.
Kana Sagamos.
If, knowing that truth, you'd still attempt a role in Hollownest's perpetuation, seek the grave in ash and the mark it would grant to one like you. Memorial to the Hollow Knight, in the black vault far above. Through its sacrifice, Hollownest lasts eternal. Any normal person finds Black Egg Temple, like, immediately. I just knew that that wasn't the way to go, so I didn't go that way. I'm like contemplating, is this area too big? Because too big is a, what would you call it? It's like a relation, it's relational to what's in it. So like theoretically, I would say that it might not be the case that this particular room isn't too big, because there's at least a lot of enemies and there's a lot of different pathways to go to or go through here. So it's not like one gigantic hallway that a lot of rooms are in this game. There we go.
Boris' son? Gian.
Aye, come searching for rare items, have you? Well, hands off. This collection is mine, and I won't be selling to grubby little wanderers. Still, I imagine you come across many interesting items in your travels. Maybe you'd care to part with some. I'll offer a fair trade for each.
Velmi Arthred.
Yeah, take this.
Boris' son? Gian.
A Hollownest seal, eh? Very interesting, this. Do you know of the kingdom's 5 great knights? They're revered figures of Hollownest, often mentioned in the annals of the kingdom, but only as a group. Both their names and appearance seem to have been expunged from history. So long has passed since their time. It'd be a grand achievement to discover their identities. Looks like you don't have any relics on you. If you manage to find any in good condition, bring them to me and I'll give you a fair amount of geo for them. That is a problem with this game. There are 4 tiers of these things. They're identical mechanically because they just give you money. Also, you can only turn them in for money for this guy, and it's easy to miss like any particular shopkeeper, including this guy. Is this guy a weaver? Just had that thought. So that's kind of bullshit. You could even if you do find him eventually, it's totally easy to end up with like 800 billion of his stupid things, which makes selling them all like super tedious. God damn it. Delicious rancid eggs. My favorite. Okay, so I guess I cannot open that just yet. Oh, and I can't open this either. Huh. Okay, you got me. If it looks like I don't use my spells, it's because I forget they exist. I like literally just forgot that I had magic in this game. I pretty much always forget they exist except for using them to progress in the map. Let me heal just in case. Anything, any purpose for this room? No. I mentioned in my Silent Hill playthrough that it's the case that almost no room is pointless. Every room has something in it. But alas, that is not true of this game. Plenty of rooms have nothing in them. Like, even if it's just enemies, I'm more okay with that than if there's a room with like 0 things, not even lore, not even stupid geo. What is this direction? Ah, I can't go that way. There is a bench this way. Yeah, you go, whatever your name is. Now, I could go to the Soul Sanctum, but I don't want to. I literally forgot you were here, or I would have, like, healed. Okay, Cornifer. Isn't this a change from those twisting natural caverns? The rain does cast something of a sadness upon it all, but the architecture is simply splendid. Charting such a different space is quite the challenge, though one I've eagerly undertaken. Perhaps you'd care to purchase a copy of my achievements so far. Sure, why not? We've both come far to reach this grand place. While I'm about these buildings, I must remember to collect a trinket or two for Iselda. How did you get here? This place was sealed. Was it because of me? Because I opened the bridge? What if I didn't open it? Because I didn't have to. When I first played this game, I hated this guy so much that after I saved him, I never spoke to him again. Including here, I just like walked past, but, you know. Hoy, watch where you're going, you soggy vagabond. I don't want you splashing me. I've had a miserable time trying to keep dry. I am Zote the Mighty, a knight of great renown. If I decide that I'm going to stay dry, then that's what's going to happen. Curse this wretched city. Water and monsters constantly fall from above. It's no wonder this blasted kingdom fell to ruin. Have you seen them, the guards who still patrol the city even after dying? Humph. Being overly devoted to one's duties is no virtue. What even happens if he lives and you go through his motions? I've never managed to do it. Never seen what good is he? It's fine, I don't care. Well, actually, maybe I should care, because... Not because I'm worried they'll kill me. Although if they gang up on me, they might. But because they drop sweet, delicious money. Okay, there's a third one. And I need money. It's very important. My plan is to go to the Crystal Caverns. So I would very much like all the money I can get. A simple key, that's good. I was thinking, like, what are my options for this? I guess the most useful would be I don't know, the waterways probably, which I'm not going to. Wanderer's Journal, great. I have to waste so much money to open up this fucking... Give me... Thank you. This costs 300, I believe. A toll machine with a symbol of a stag. Oh, it's only 200. Still, it's more than I'd like. Then that means I need 400, a little less than 400, to get that stupid lantern. You've opened several stag stations now, haven't you? I'm thankful for the opportunity to once more travel through the kingdom. As I visit more places, I feel my memories returning to me, like the stagways of my mind are running once more. Continue to open the stations and you'll have my deepest gratitude. I wanted to speak to you here. I remember this station well, a common trip it was. Goods from all over the kingdom were transported here. Not a lot was sent back the other way though. We'll go Forgotten Crossroads, I suppose. Okay, I know that this is not ideal. However, I need to make I need to get 1800 so I can make sure to buy that stupid lantern, because that's what I need right now. And to do that, one way is to kill this guy over and over. I don't care, it's fine. Because he gives you, as you can see, 45 Geo every time you kill him. So I'm gonna cut that. I'm just gonna keep doing until I get 800 or 1800. So I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, we're close enough. I don't even actually I should probably go because I haven't opened up that stagway yet. I was just gonna walk there instead of actually using the stagway, so the Dirtmouth one you open by using it. Oh, does he have anything to say? This place. We are near the surface, I believe. There is a town here. You should take the opportunity to rest. This place was once full of travelers coming and going. It seems much quieter now. Open up the door there. Time for Pacmac Geo. Patamat's Geo. I almost bought a simple key. Oh, I'm not quite there. I need to kill like one bug. I love this guy. Pale thing. You wear that nail with ease. If you're in search of combat, you'll find no great warriors in this decaying burrow. I've heard an arena exists somewhere below, one built for our like. Meet me there and we'll test what skills you possess. I'll be heading down soon. Come and find me if you dare. Hallow Nest. What challengers await in its ruin? I won't explain why I like him. We'll find out eventually. Hallow Nest Seal does me no good now. I think I can like literally just kill one of these guys. But I killed two for good measure. Yeah, there we go. Oh, do you say anything? I never thought I'd see such a thing. The stag station is opened. That building lay silent since before even my time. Oh, I've heard the tales of the glorious lines, a web of tunnels running all through the kingdom. Not that I'll be traveling them, mind you. I'm quite content where I am. I hope you aren't too disappointed by our little town, traveler. Though it's now a solemn place, once we were much more welcoming. Entry to the kingdom was forbidden long ago, supposedly after some great calamity. Many gates were closed, but our old well remains as a way to creep back in. Ah, I see. Over the years, all kinds used the well to wriggle into the ruins. Wanderers, thieves, adventurers. Funny how few ever come back up. Perhaps they find what they're looking for. Bah, I'm not so naive. No doubt they've all been gobbled up. There are countless dangers in those depths. Now I could Patamas Geo my Lumafly lantern. I have 1 Geo left. Alright. I was just thinking, yeah, I don't need this. Well, actually I do. Because it doesn't matter. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to get a few things over here. Basically 2 different charms. And then that'll probably be the end of the video for today. And I'll go to the Crystal Caverns next time. But we're not there yet. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Within our lands, do not hide your true form. Let all bask in your majesty, for only this kingdom could produce one such as you. Fury of the Fallen. So that's one. So if you don't recall, this is more or less where we started. We actually didn't start here. We started a little bit further out. I think this is actually one of the better decisions. One of the better, like, seemingly extraneous areas in the game. Although, once again, like everything else, it is too big. But it is really cool, the idea of being able to, like, go back to where you entered the area and finding new things. Like a whole extra place. Ah, well met. Yes, I thought I could sense the aura of a fierce warrior approaching. I'm impressed you found my sanctuary here at top of the world. No doubt you've endured many trials and overcome many foes in your quest to find me. No, don't speak a word. I, Nail Master Mato, who was taught the art of the nail by the great nail sage himself, hereby accept you as my pupil. Let us begin the lesson immediately. Learn the master's nail art? No. Yes. Master the Cyclone Slash. Hold square to concentrate energy into the nail. Your form, exquisite. Now I know how my own master felt when he passed down his teachings to us. I hope you don't think me too forward when I say that I consider you to be my child. Yes, when I saw you perform my nail art, I felt a bond between us suddenly flash into existence. You honor me beyond words, my pupil. Thank you.
Bam. Finelo.
Even though I haven't done anything. Sure. I really dislike the nail arts. Same thing with the spells. I feel like they're completely useless. They're not like they're not real. They're not real power-ups. Because it takes so long. That is a long time for what is essentially like a shit attack. And I am well aware that there is a charm that speeds that up. Why do I need to use an entire charm to use an ability like that? I don't think I'm going where I need to be going. Like, is it an upgrade or is it not? Because it's treated like an upgrade. It's like, oh, you found a new attack. You can do this. It's really cool. And then you never will use it, really. Unless you, like, devote your entire life to using nail arts, it's never gonna happen. Which is yet another problem with the game, is that it treats the charms as if they're upgrades as if they're abilities equivalent to like missile packs or something from Metroid, but in reality, they're not. Can I even afford your map? Enjoying the bracing air? We're quite close to Hollow Nest borders and those desolate plains that surround it. In this direction, I'm about as far as I'm willing to go, though it's been a pleasant change from the tight confines of the caverns. I've drawn out a small map for the area. It's a simple one and more for completion, really. Not knowing the full extent of a region can be quite frustrating. Purchase the map of the area. I don't have enough. You don't have enough geo? I understand. I'd give you the map as a gift, but I don't think my wife would be very happy if I did. All our food is made of geo, as they say. I'll come back. I'm sure once I make my way back, I will have a map, or like be able to afford the map. 'Cause I'm almost already there. All right. I was thinking just like now, I was thinking this. That so many, well, the Dark Souls part is not what I've just now thought, but so many problems with this game are like bad uses of Dark Souls ideas. And one of those bad ideas is how Dark Souls and other such FromSoft games treats armor and weapons. Weapons not so much, but definitely armor. A lot of armor is just it's not really any upgrade over each other for the most part. They're all just what do you want to do with your build, and that's fine for Dark Souls because there's a lot of variance. There's not a lot of variance on this in my humble opinion, because a lot of these charms, there's so many, and most of them are shit. Most of them no one will ever use except like as a gag or like a deliberate nerf on themselves or something like that. Like, let me use all the stupidest charms, or let me use as many charms as possible, so they equipped all the one slot ones or whatever. Joni's blessing. Oh, she doesn't even show up because I don't have the dream nail, I guess. Damn. This NPC here doesn't say very much, but I think that I really like her design. Plus, she has to do with Lifeblood, and I really like Lifeblood. Lore-wise, so I was hoping to see her. But I guess without the dream nail, she's dead. I'll come back. Just for her dialogue. Can't go back that way. It's impossible. Anyway, as applied to Hollow Knight, like I said, most of the charms are useless, and I consider the nail art charm to be useless, especially because you get it after getting all 3 nail arts. So basically, as you're getting the nail arts, they're completely useless on their own. You have to get all of them before you can even use them in a way that matters. Even the spells are more useful than the nail arts, and not just because the spells can open up pathways, although that is a part of why they are more useful, but because even in combat they're more useful. So like, why did you do this with the nail arts? Technically, you have to be pretty far along in the game. Enjoying the bracing air. Oh wait, yeah. You have to be pretty far along in the game to get all the nail arts in the first place, so I don't know. I chanced upon a strange bug atop these cliffs. His house isn't far from here. A very imposing figure he was, and no doubt lethal with a nail. I suspect you two might share more in common than him and I. Alright, I think there's only one more thing, and I don't even remember what it is. I just remember that it's there. I do want that money, though. King's Idol. That's good, I suppose. It's money. I do need to go back at some points and get those fragile charms, which I have not done. I do not... Can I get this? There's another charm over here, but I don't even know if I can get it. I guess I'll try. We'll see. Okay, so I can. Oh, okay, so he has to be open. There we go, out of my way. Boulder shell. That's what I wanted. I can go back and kill that other one, but I don't think I need to. I think I can just come back this way. Alright, so this trip was pretty good. I only missed one thing, really, because I can't get it yet. Technically two if you count the NPC. Both items require the dream nail. Oh, this also requires the dream nail, so I guess that's the third thing. Point is, I'll have to come back here. But it's always good to get charms as soon as you can, insofar as then you get more charm notches. Although I believe that I left one in Greenpath, because I thought I was headed towards it anyway, but I missed it. I have to go back and get that at some point. Holy shit. Man, it's taking forever. If only there was some kind of mark and recall system in this game, that sure would be great. If only it wasn't, like, locked behind really late game stuff, that'd be even better. Then, instead of making this long and arduous trip, I could just teleport back to some place more convenient, make the trip back from there. It's too bad. I still think this is one of the less egregious places. Like, 3 charms in itself is already pretty good. For an area that has, like, no... That's, like, completely optional, I should say. Dude, this is where you start the game. Pretty cool. I like that. I'm glad I don't have to break these doors over and over. Although, once again, I wonder how did all these people get in if the doors were locked until I came in, because they act like they've been here longer than me. We'll get some more lifeblood. I sure hope that there's no achievement for... like getting all the possible lifeblood that you can. Presumably you can get a lot. Okay, I was like, I know that you can make this jump. You know, by hitting all those cocoons. What do you think? I have 200 Geo. Is there anything that I need? Not really. I guess the mask shard would be nice, but I don't need it. And it'll always be here, so... So that's it. That's it for this video. I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed.